What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the AM, guys. Welcome back to 5 Minute Rants. Welcome back to the tribe, guys. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope y'all are doing well. So, today, everybody, I wanted to talk about planned versus unplanned work. And I'm going to start off with a little definition of what unplanned work is. So, unplanned work is any type of work in my life that pops up and starts a fire or begins a fire or exposes itself as a fire. So something that immediately needs to be dealt with that was not planned for, and as a result, it just starts loosing chaos into my life, whether that's at home, whether it's at business, whether it's like during a date with my wife and I get a phone call and it's like, oh man, I've got to take care of problems. That's unplanned work. And I really want to talk about this because unplanned work is very, very, very expensive work, no matter what you're doing. So in the factory model, any work that has to be recalled or redone or any problems, it floats back upstream down the factory line, is actually way more costly to bring the product back up the factory line. That's often why a lot of retailers, if you ever buy from Amazon, they'll actually tell you to keep the product because it costs them more in labor, more in work to actually restock and get the product that you ordered or bought put back into the supply chain than it would to just make a whole entire new product. And that's because it is unplanned work. Unplanned work is very expensive across the board. And I really believe one of my purposes in life, and even if you really agree with this or not, I think as people, one of our purposes in life is to remove chaos and really create planned work. And we like to do this, by the way. We like to remove chaos. We like to remove and have things in order. Like, think about all the dads out there on Saturday morning who love to cut their grass, and it's a competition with the dad down the street for who's got the nicest looking yard, right? That's removing chaos. And chaos is something that continually creeps into our lives and continually grows in our lives. And one of our purposes is to combat that and to battle that. And the best way to do that is actually have planned work. And when I say a plan, and when you're planning out work, I'm not talking about you have to have this elaborate, expansive, Gantt chart and all these timelines and milestones and tasks and all these things. It's like, no, we have a plan for what is going to happen. If this event occurs in our life, this is what we'll do, right? This is what's going to happen here. So for instance, I'll give you a really simple analogy of this. Having planned work is, we know I drive older cars, it saves a lot of money. And so as a result, I know that they're going to break down. And so what I've done is planned out the work, planned out the money, and set a fund aside. And this is taking something that's chaotic, right? I don't know when the car's going to have a problem. I don't know when the car's going to break down. It's taking something that is unplanned and that is actually anti-work. I'm going to take that, and it's actually being planned for to remove that chaos, because now I've created a fund that saves up over time, because on average, I know about how much per year my car costs in maintenance, and that fund is met, and that maintenance is met, and then guess what? Now it's planned work. When the car has a problem, oh, yep, we already have that set aside. Here we go. Let's just go ahead and pay for that and fix that. Here we go. Done. Next, move on. And then all the chaos is removed from our lives. Oh, if a car breaks down, this is what we do. This is the shop we take it to. This is how we navigate work. This is how my wife navigates needing a vehicle, and I do if we're out of one vehicle, and so on and so forth. And it's simple. The biggest thing that I find when trying to plan things or build things, we tend to overcomplicate everything. It's got to be this massive, flashy thing versus, let me just take a piece of paper and let me just scribble down some things, because those few items about how we're going to execute against and is really often all it takes in order for us to really move forward in life. And so it was just interesting talking with a good friend of mine. We were just talking about, raising kids, and then how it's really part of our job is to teach the kids how to be self-sufficient, how to find their work, how to see their work, and then how to plan for their work. And that's really how a lot of this came up. So I'm just throwing it out there. Unplanned work and fires are anti-work. They cost you more in labor. They cost you more in finances, so many other things, even in your household, you don't even know. And if you can just eliminate a few things like that, it will be world changing. Anyways, guys, I'm running over, so I will catch y'all later. Peace.